name is Karen. I am the office manager, and again here with me, we're gonna go ahead and role play so you guys can kind of hear us out going over a treatment plan. So the one example I'm gonna use is for an established patient. She has pending treatment. She does have insurance as well. Okay, so I'm gonna do two different scenarios. This one that I just explained, and then the other one's going to be new patient that I'm going over ortho that has no insurance coverage. Okay, so here we go. Hi Susan, how did everything go today?
Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. So I know you met with Dr. Erickson.
Yes.
She did do the comp exam, and she explained to you what type of treatment they were recommending,
Yes.
correct? Okay, wonderful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go over. Do you have any questions before we answer?
No, I think she was pretty good at explaining it.
Yeah, okay. Wonderful. So what is being recommended here, it looks like they're recommending to do root canal, buildup, and crown on tooth number 29, which is in the bottom right side, okay? They're also recommending right next to it, buildup and crown on tooth number 30. I did confirm with her. She explained that we can go ahead and do same day treatment for both.
Oh,
so
okay.
just since they're right next to each other, the appointments though are going to be a little bit longer. Okay.
Okay.
So you're welcome to. We can either separate the appointment, or it's going to be about 4.5 hours.
Okay.
A lot of time with us, but it's always nice. Okay, in total for treatment that you're looking at, it's the $4,163. We are estimating that your insurance is going to pick up $1,172 of that.
Okay.
And since you are networked with Dr. Erickson, then there is that discount of the $1,645.64. Okay.
Okay.
The total amount that you're looking for then for the total amount, the treatment that I just explained, is the $1,344.64.
Okay.
Okay. We do have several payment options. First one being, if you paid in full today, you would save an additional $40.34, bringing your patient portion to $1,304 today. Okay.
Okay.
Is that something that you would be interested in doing? We can go ahead and get you scheduled.
I don't think right now at this time.
Okay.
I would be able to kind of do that right now.
Not a problem. We can go ahead and do what we have. So we do have a payment plan in the office, okay?
Okay.
How that works is that the $1,344 total amount is divided into 4-month payment plans. That is taken out on the 15th of each month. So
Okay.
we can go ahead and schedule it for this. So you'd pay the $336 today. The next payment due would be then on the 15th. So since it is the 10th, then that'll count. The $336 today will count towards this month. The next
Okay.
one will be due June, July, August. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And that way you have the leverage on. We just have you sign the financial agreement. Okay.
Okay.
Would you want,
Do I have to come in at all to make the payment?
No, not at all. With the financial agreement, you can go ahead and you give us authorization. So we actually hired a third party that does run the payments on the 15th automatically. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So we can do it that way.
Okay.
Is that something that would be of interest? Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna go ahead, highlight here, and if I can just have you sign, this is an acknowledgement that I did go over the cost with you, and then we'll go ahead and get started with the financial agreement. Okay.
Okay. Am I able to do the first payment the day of the appointment? I'm not sure if I would have that full amount today to start that payment plan.
Are you by any chance able to leave a deposit towards at least the $336? If you so I know you're asking the $336, but are you able to leave $200 at least today?
I could probably do $100.
$100,
for
okay.
today.
And then when can you pay the difference?
I guess depends how far we get it scheduled. If I can get it scheduled sometime in 2 weeks when I get paid, I can pay the rest off that day. Mm-hmm.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and collect then the $100, and then I'll put it in the financial agreement that's how we're doing that. We're gonna set it up and whatnot.
Okay, that's fine.
Perfect. So let me just take a look for you then, and we're gonna go ahead and schedule. Well, Dr. Erickson has availability as early as Tuesday, May 25th. We can do it 8 a.m. Were you wanting to do it all on the same day?
if I split them up, does the payment split up at all? Like, or is it just still the same payment plans, even though I split up the appointments? Since I know you stated that this was the payment plan for if I do everything the same day.
So you would want to do in the next 2 weeks?
Yes. Like, can I split up the appointments?
You can split up the appointments. We would just request to have like the payment plan payment.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. So you want 2 separate appointments then? Okay. So yes, then I have Tuesday, May 25th. I have an 8 a.m. Or a 9 a.m. I also have a 1 p.m. with her.
I could do 1 p.m.
1 p.m. Perfect. Go ahead and get you scheduled. And would you need a reminder card?
No, texting can you guys email it to me?
Yeah, definitely. Okay. Well, and we call you, we text you.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Okay, wonderful. Let me go ahead and get, I'm going to scan this in. I'm going to go ahead and get the financial agreement so we can have you sign that.
Okay.
And then we'll get started, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And then you go and, once you're all set, of course, you want to make sure that you have a signed treatment plan. You want to scan it under images in the patient's account under treatment plan, and then since she's wanting to start with the payment plan, then we're going to go ahead and have her fill out the financial agreement sheet. And that's where at this point I would basically get up, I would go scan, I would get the financial agreement, I got her scheduled, she's aware of cost, and then go from there, right? Mm-hmm. Would you add anything else?
No, I think that was pretty good.
Okay, so that is first example of treatment, as I mentioned. I did talk to her about insurance. I talked to her about like her discount, and then I did start. We have 3 payment options. First option, of course, is what we aim for, which is to pay in full, so that they can receive that additional discount, and their appointment is secure, and it's less likely that a patient is going to cancel if we have their money. Or at least they'll give us a 24-hour notice. The second option is a 4-month payment plan where I did explain, and it's an in-office. We don't check credit. It's interest-free, 4 months. So ideally, we want them to always start, if they're agreeing to treatment, to start same day. She had asked if she can pay when she starts. I was kind of pushing for her to hopefully pay in full, or not in full, at least the first payment. But again, she's able to leave $100 deposit. So again, that kind of ties in with I'm leaving you my money. So I'll be more likely to not cancel the appointment. If Raquel would have chosen to not gone with the second option, which is a 4-month payment plan, that we do have an extended plan in the office. Now, the reason why I did not bring that up is because she agreed to doing the 4-month payment plan. So if she would have agreed to do the payment in full, then I kind of just stopped there. But then she didn't. So
I give you the extended one for the next one, so you can show.
But then she agreed to do the 4-month payment plan. But yeah, I guess in the next one we can kind of show you guys if they don't want to do the payment in full, if the 4-month payment plan is still too high, then what other options do we have for an extended plan? Okay, so
just keep it in mind too, like at what point we can do the extended plan too.
What do you mean?
Because we can't do the extended plan for all of the treatment plans.
Correct. So with extended plans, it has to be a minimum of $1,000. So of course, you don't want, if it's an $800 treatment plan and patient is kind of unsure about 4 months, you don't talk about the extended plan because it has to be a minimum of $1,000 that we charge. Okay, perfect. So that's example number 1. So example number 2 is a new patient. I am going to go over our high point folder that we give to all of our new patients, and then I'm going to go over an ortho treatment plan, okay? This patient that I have signed here, though, decided to do permanent full. Okay, so of course the assistant is bringing in Raquel. I introduced myself at the beginning, but usually what I like to do with patients, of course, kind of talk to them a little, get to know them, just break the ice. I feel like it's harder for patients to say no if they like you, so just bring up something that you have in common. If you like their hair or their nails, compliments. I like your smile, but you need this Invisalign. That's key. Always going in with the mindset that they're gonna pay in full or they're going to accept treatment, because you just never know who's gonna say yes or who's gonna say no. Definitely be surprised with some treatment plans that you go over that you're like, oh, there's no way, and then like, oh yeah, I'll pay $2,000 today, and you're like, oh. Okay. So yeah, always just assume everyone is going to say yes, and then
Painful.
yeah, I'm trying to think of. I feel like there's another thing. Okay, let's get started. So, hi Raquel.
Hi.
How did everything go today?
It went good, thank
Wonderful.
you.
Welcome to our office.
Thank you.
Okay, so I know today you had the comp exam with Dr. Tom, and then you met with Nicole, who did the cleaning, correct? It's awesome. It looks like there's no pending treatment, so. It does just look like, I know you were wanting a little bit more information with regard to Invisalign, and that was something that Dr. Tom was also recommending.
Yes.
Okay, so, and we will get, we'll discuss a little bit more about
Okay.
that in a second. Perfect, so I am just gonna go over our new patient folder. So in here, let's see, is a welcome letter we like to give to all of our new patients, okay? This welcome letter talks about what, our goal is, what your expectations should be, not just from the doctors, from front staff, from everyone. Mm-hmm. So, we do like to make sure that you have the minimum wait time, and that doctors are able to really explain to you, the assistants, any treatment that they're recommending, why they're recommending it. Also, us in the front, we always want to, if you have any questions about your accounts or anything with scheduling, you can always come up to us, okay?
Okay.
It does here, all we ask back from our patient is that if they aren't able to make an appointment, to at least give us a 24-hour notice.
Okay.
Okay? Perfect. And a little bit more. So something I always feel like when I talk about this, like, it's almost like I'm like, car warranty. No, but it's really cool. We have a warranty in the office. So
Okay.
really it's more so what I would say is like getting treatment. I know I mentioned you don't have any pending treatment, but it's pretty cool that, if you need a filling in the future, you can rest assured that doctors do stand behind the work that they're doing. As long as you're keeping up with, coming in, maintenance, all that, then, would be more than happy to see you. So, yeah.
Okay.
Any questions here?
No, thank you.
Okay. Perfect. And then, how is it that you heard about our office?
My friend actually referred me to this office.
Yeah? Does she come here?
She does, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Let me take a look. Oh, I do see here. Oh, that's awesome. We'll have to let Emily know.
Yes.
I'll have to send her a thank you for sending us your way. Do you guys work together?
Yes, we do.
Oh, how fun. Okay, perfect. So, what I'm going to do for Emily then, I'm going to put her in a raffle we have that's going on right now, as a thank you to her for sending you our way.
Oh, thank you.
And for you, we can offer either the new patient gift, which would be either the take-home whitening trays, so we'll give you 5 whitening trays.
Okay.
They're valued at $45, or $50 dental dollars, which is you can apply towards any future treatment. Okay. So you can just let us know whichever of the two that it is. Then.
Okay.
And then if you have any friends or family that you want to send our way, then use this little referral. But we do some really fun raffles. So
okay.
I know last quarter we did Cooper's Hawk
Oh, wow.
So good.
It's so good.
Yeah, and then I think something that we're wanting to bring back because of COVID with everything, like outings, Cubs tickets, or things like
Oh,
that.
that's awesome.
I know. What Cubs fan are you?
No.
No, you're a Sox
Yes.
fan. You're a Chicago fan.
Chicago.
As long as you're rooting for Chicago. I'm just kidding. Wonderful. And then here, so if you give us a like on Facebook or on Instagram, we do give you a little price, and it's up front. So I'll go ahead and let me know if you do, and then I'll get you the little price.
Okay.
Also, something that's kind of really cool too with the whitening trays. If that's something you decided to do, or if that's maybe something like, hey, I want to try it, we can give you a free whitening tray if you leave us a review. So you're welcome to do so, and it's pretty straightforward. It's very easy. All you have to do is just scan this. I have my badge. I do have my badge. I don't have it on right now. Yeah, just scan it, and then I'll go ahead and get you that whitening tray, okay?
Yeah.
Now, with regard to Invisalign, okay, so what I like to do, I'm a very visual person, so I will go ahead and show you. Did they explain how the trays, you're going to be coming in periodically, they're going to be changing them up, and then depending on how often you're wearing them, of course, is going to be how quickly you'll see the results, okay? So, I'll just show you here. Of course, so we do have the digital scan here in the office. We can go ahead and get started. They're going to go ahead and scan your mouth so that we can go ahead and have those trays ready for you.
Okay.
What we do is once we have that scan, we send it directly to Invisalign, and then they prepare the aligners, okay? So what they look like is something like this, where they're clear, and you put them on. We attach, the doctor then recommends attaching buttons. So let me see if I can find a picture of what they look like. They're also clear, you can't really see them, and what helps with the buttons is that doctor's going to recommend, depending on each depending on each quad, that's where Dr. Tom believes you need most shifting, that's what they'll be placed.
Oh, okay.
And they also help when you're going to get really comfortable wearing the retainers.
Okay.
Or the aligners, sorry. You're going to be taking them on and off every day because you're wearing them for 22 hours. You take them off when you're eating, when you're brushing your teeth, and then if you're drinking like coffee, or if you're drinking pop or something, you don't want to get them stained, okay?
Okay.
Once you do have them, you're going to be wearing them for a couple weeks. You're going to be coming in. The girls are going to give you the trays, and they're going to have dates, so they're going to tell you when to be changing them out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so very straightforward. Once you are all set, then you get the permanent retainers. Okay, so very, very important that you get the retainers. These are included in the cost. Those are just, you'll be wearing them at night, and then they'll just help keep to prevent from any shifts in the mouth, okay? And then we do end up with a little professional whitening, okay?
Okay.
So total for cost that you're looking at is the $4,700. We had verified insurance coverage, but it looks like they covered up until the age of 19, okay?
Oh, okay.
So as far as for the payment options, we are able to do a payment in full. So if you were to want to if we're going to go ahead and get started today, if you pay in full today, you'll do save the $141, bringing your patient portion down to $4,559. Okay. I know Nicole had mentioned that it was something that you really want to get started. So if you want, we do have the time to go ahead and get started with the scans, and we can proceed from there. Would the payment in full option be an option?
No, I don't think I would be able to do that today.
Not a problem. With the second option, then we do have a 12-month payment plan. Okay, this is an in-office. So what that means is we're not checking your credit. We're not. You're just authorizing us to deduct the amount each month on the 15th. We would need a down payment to go ahead and get started. So the down payment would be of $940, After that, that is deducted from the total amount that you're given, okay? And then we divide the rest of the months, which gives us a 313.
Okay.
So the 940 would be a down payment to go ahead and get started, and then next month you will be looking at 313.33.
Okay.
It is automatically withdrawn on the 15th of the month, and as I mentioned, all you would have to do is just sign that financial agreement.
Okay.
Okay, so something similar to similar in a sense where it's 12 months interest free.
Mhm.
We have an extended plan, so we use third party companies. Green Sky is who we use. I'm not sure if you heard of them before.
No, I don't think I have.
Green Sky. We also work with Care Credit. So Green Sky, essentially how they work is it's a loan based. They will go ahead and, we would have to apply.
Mhm.
It is based upon your credit and whatnot.
Okay.
Once we apply, they lend you whatever amount you're requesting.
Okay.
It's more so like a mortgage, like a loan, where
Okay.
they're giving you the amount that you're requesting. Okay, we can apply for that, or we can apply for Care Credit.
Mhm.
The only thing I guess it's not too different here is that we're doing, if you needed an extended period of time, definitely they give you more options to do 3 years, 5 years. That would be based on your credit. It's like a fixed rate for interest. Otherwise, 12 months, they would, 12-month interest free. So I feel like a lot of patients do they would just rather do it with us, or they don't have to apply for anything, or open up another credit card.
Yeah.
So, what questions did you have with regard to?
I don't really think I have any. Just yeah, I think we can just go ahead and get that scheduled.
Okay, perfect. So were you thinking more so for like the in-office 12 months? Okay,
Mhm.
then we can go ahead and if you have time, we can go ahead and get started with the digital scan.
I don't think I would have the time
No?
today. Yeah, because I'm in a little of a rush.
No, not a problem. If I can just have you, I'm going to go ahead and mark here that we're going to go ahead and start with the 12th month. And if I can just have you sign here. Perfect. And let me go ahead and help schedule you. Oh my god, are you so excited?
I am. I've been wanting to do this for a while.
Yeah. Oh, I know. My sister was just talking to me about how she's been wanting to get it done. She's been asking a lot. She's like, should I have surgery? Her main thing is more so that her gums, but she's really excited because she's gonna go ahead and get started.
Oh, that's awesome.
Do
Do you know how long the process is going to take?
To be honest, it depends. I know I mentioned to you it was 12, as long as you're wearing them 22 hours a day and you're pretty strict, then of course you're gonna see the results a lot sooner. I can ask the doctor to see, kind of an average, depending on, what they saw, but I would say usually, anywhere from I've seen like a year and a half, but just make sure you wear.
Okay.
Okay, so I do have availability for you to come back, as early as this upcoming Tuesday. I have either a 1 o'clock or a 2:30 for the scan.
I could do a 2:30.
2:30, perfect. Did you need a reminder card for that appointment?
Yes, please.
Okay, and let me just go ahead and get you. And I know they already scheduled you for your next cleaning.
Mm-hmm.
We did discuss that there's no pending treatment. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. This is for you. I'm gonna go ahead and scan this. I am gonna bring the financial agreement so that we can go ahead and fill it out as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That is it. Just a couple of things. I think that I thought about. Well, do you have any feedback or anything? As a that I went over this, but I feel like there was another thing I'm missing. I'm not sure.
The global fee, if any. But that's, I guess, another topic.
Oh, but you don't have insurance.
Oh, I don't have insurance.
So a couple things. If she were to have had insurance, she mentioned right now the global fee. That's something that we're gonna go ahead and train you on and talk to you about. How to kind of calculate and know what it be. In her case, it's just the flat $4,700. We would have to collect the down payment, and then go from there. Yeah, and I think that is all. But just
there's 2 different ones, but they'll
Oh.
learn more about that.
So, sorry, one thing I just remembered is so how I would do with the reviews, you guys will eventually get really comfortable with asking for them. I briefly bring it up when I'm going over the folder, but towards kind of the end, when after I have her sign it, after I go get the financial agreement, as I'm filling out the financial agreement, I bring it up again. Like, that's kind of my opportunity for, hey, I'm busy doing this, so while you're sitting there, leave us with a review. So I do go back and just say, okay, I know that, you're wanting to try the free whitening tray, so I'm going to go ahead and have you leave the review. I pull out my batch, and I'm like, it's so simple. You just have to pull out your camera, and I'm over here waiting. And honestly, I feel like patients, like, if you kind of tell them, like, they're like, okay, they'll do it. I don't know.
Yeah, I've had it where, patients are like, oh yeah, I'll do it at home. I'm like, oh, well, I can do like an easy route for you. All you have to do is just scan the badge right now. I'll give you a couple minutes while I go get the tray for you. You can leave a review.
Yep.
And then it should take no more than a couple minutes.
Yeah. And, you go and get the tray, I'll do that, but if I'm filling out a financial agreement, the information, they're literally just sitting there. So at that point, you have time.
In the meantime, while I'm filling this out, would you like to leave a review? So get that whitening tray.
Yes.
So there's multiple ways to go about that, I believe.
And like we mentioned, of course, that's after you're getting comfortable with going over treatments and stuff. Not that at some point, Okay. Well, thank you for watching. We're excited to meet you guys. Whoever's watching the video. Bye-bye.
Bye.